What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. I'm cooking my lunch, my meal prepped lunch. Yay! So yesterday I cooked in the skillet. I did a bag of cauliflower rice, half a bag, 2 servings. I made 2 servings. And then I did a bag of frozen stir fry veggies. And then I did like 2 servings. Basically, I prepped 2 servings. And then shrimp, 2 servings of shrimp. Frozen shrimp, the kind with the tail on that's already cooked. And I put it all in a skillet. And then I added coconut Aminos. You can find this at Target, like where the international foods section aisle. This is typically on the top shelf. This is just a healthier alternative than soy sauce. I personally have switched to this. I did Whole30 a couple years ago. And soy is something that can cause a lot of inflammation in our gut, in our body. And I've just heard that soy is not as good for you. So, and red and, all of those things. And if you've ever done Whole30, you've kind of read about that too. So anyway, coconut Aminos, I like this better. So I cook with this, and if you're new to my groups, you'll learn that I love Olivino. It's a friend of mine, Melissa. They have the olive oil and balsamic vinegar. It's like a high-end olive oil balsamic vinegar place, and they have one in St. Charles and they have one in Washington, Missouri, and I have a ton of their stuff. But I use their toasted sesame oil and this honey ginger white balsamic. So whenever I do like a stir fry, those are the things that I cook with. So I typically do a couple teaspoons of the olive oil, and then the honey ginger balsamic, and then the liquid Aminos. And then I just use, just open it up and showing you all the things today. Where is it? I can't find the one, but here's one. Here's my backup. And then I do the everything bagel seasoning on that too. So anyway, I made 2 servings. So this is my easy lunch, extra veggies. So this is about 2 servings of veggies. And then just those little seasonings on there, shrimp, cauliflower rice. So because I'm having 2 carb servings a day, I did have my breakfast, the mushroom thing that I posted, egg and mushroom wrap. And then tonight we're doing tacos for dinner because it's Tuesday. Of course we're doing tacos for dinner. And we're doing ground beef tacos. I typically put salsa in those tacos. And then I'm also throwing this, this is from Aldi, just a boneless barbecue pork shoulder. This is going in the crock pot right now, and this will be ready for dinner. And this is typically what my kids will eat. They'll eat the regular like beef tacos too, but if I ever do any like shrimp tacos. And then this is just also an extra, of course I didn't get it, extra like meals for tomorrow or anything like that, because my kids will always eat barbecue pulled pork. So this is, oh my gosh, I'm just a mess over here. Not why I wanted to talk to you guys today about the meal prep stuff, but I figured I would share because this is what I'm doing and you can always use some extra ideas. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about was we are what we repeatedly do. And so we become our habits, right? We become, whether we are practicing healthier habits or not so healthy habits, that's what we become. And that goes hand in hand with like the way we talk to ourselves, the way we, what we put in our mind, a million distractions, walk with me, and who our identity is as well. So if you're like former Ashley, I'm just gonna wash my hands over here, who was like, I don't know how to work out. I've never done this before. I don't work out. I don't like to do cardio. I don't know anything about lifting weights. I don't know anything about meal prepping. What else? Personal development is for losers. That's what I used to say. Clearly I was wrong about that. All kinds of things like that were those, self-limiting beliefs, negative self-talk that I used to fill my mind with. And that's the person that I was. I was negative. I was frustrated. I was not very good at believing in myself at all. And that's who I became. I was listening to this book last night. It's called Not a Life Coach by James Smith. You can't get it in paperback format in the US right now. You can only get it on Audible. I've followed him for several years. He's a PT, British, wonderful. And he has a lot of like no BS type wisdom. And he talked a little bit about this in his book last night. And it really got me to thinking, because I am a huge advocate for personal development and filling your mind with positivity. Now that I do that, I see how important it is for mindset, and how it's very easy to fall into that negative mindset trap, where we start to say things like, this is challenging. I'm never going to be able to get through this program. These workouts are hard. My body is sore. Maybe I'll take a rest day. Maybe I'll skip a couple days. And we fall back into those old habits, or we do the same thing. You know, I'm never going to fit into those pants. I'm never going to see results. I'm never going to get my nutrition. I'm never going to get a handle on my nutrition. And then we go back to our old ways. And what that does is put us on this mental roller coaster that like we never actually like accomplish what we're going to accomplish, because we keep self-sabotaging, right? So how do we shift that cycle? What do we do differently? Well, it comes down to mindset. And we're never going to have a positive mind if we keep filling it with negativity. So how do you shift that? Well, you start taking those steps in the opposite direction. And you start saying, you know what? It's going to take me some time, but I'm going to get the hang of this. It's going to take some time, but man, is it going to be worth it when I lose those first 5 pounds, when I fit into those pants that I was wearing last year and swore that I was, not going to go back up a size. When I feel strong and empowered and confident again, when I finally get the hang of the nutrition, and when I set aside time to plan and prep and do a couple little things that are going to produce the kind of results that I am so desperately seeking out, because I'm tired of going backwards, or I'm tired of trying everything under the sun. Y'all, one thing that I love about Beachbody is that this is it. Like this is all that we need. We don't need fancy workout equipment. I mean, hell, like this program, it's pretty damn basic. Like we get a ball and we get a track and we get some resistance bands. Like we have a whole gym of equipment downstairs that we just don't obviously we use the weights, but all the other stuff, we don't really use that. And with Beachbody workouts, you don't need a giant, whatever tower thing that we have in the basement. That's a fitness term right there. You don't need, all of the things. You need you, this group, the nutrition stuff. And the beauty of the nutrition stuff is that you have everything. It's in your Nutrition Plus app. When you sign up with your challenge pack, you got access to both To Be Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix. Yeah, I know there's a lot of videos to watch, but if you set aside 20 minutes a day and you go, okay, I'm gonna tackle like 3 or 4 of these videos. Perfect. Because that is the stuff that is pumping your mindset with positivity. That is the stuff that is telling you, see, like it doesn't have to be a huge overhaul. We can do these simple little things one by one, day after day. Adding more veggies, instead of like, God bless, I love Chinese takeout. I would love to just drive through Panda Express right now. But I know that that's not serving the goals that I have. I know that that's not helping me at all. Same thing with like, I don't know if I've ever admitted this out loud, but I'm a soda-aholic. I love soda. I think I started drinking soda when I was like 4, and I've had more fillings and cavities than I care to talk about. But I love soda. A fountain soda. When I bartended, oh my gosh, I would just drink soda after soda after soda. Just like straight from the soda gun. I love soda. But I know that soda and me and my goals don't work together. Same thing with sweets. I have a massive sweet tooth, probably from all the soda drinking that I did. And like, I remember getting my first fillings when I was like 6 or 7. That's how bad it was. But I know that those things aren't going to help me reach my goals. And is it really going to fill the void if I drink a soda, if I eat a Little Debbie's cupcake, if I dive into the kids' Christmas candy and just shove that in my face? Is it going to fill the void? Or is it going to leave me 30 minutes later going, that was probably not my best moment? I never want you to have any regrets, but I also want you to take the time on this journey to acknowledge, like, sometimes the things that aren't serving us and how we can get rid of them. So for me, I don't keep soda in the house. I probably haven't drank a soda in 4 or 5 years. I might have had like something mixed with Sprite not long ago, but I haven't voluntarily gone and opened a soda can. And keeping all the sweets in my house, I know that when I do, that's where I want to go. So it takes time and it takes a mindset shift, but this is an incredible journey where you have everything that you need. You don't need to go out and seek out 15 different companies and things and all kinds of stuff to do, because you have it all. You have the workouts, you have the nutrition, and above all, you have this community, the support. And that we are what we surround ourselves with. That is why I love these groups, because it's really challenging to do it alone. Been there, done that. I mean, how many times have we all tried to do something on our own and just felt like, man, nobody cares. You know what? Nobody cares. Nobody's going to see me eat the Hostess cupcakes. Nobody's going to see me drink the soda. Yeah, I care. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you reach your goals. And I don't want you to feel like you have to do it all in the first week, because it takes time. I look back on my before pictures from 2014, and I never would have imagined that I would be here where I am now. 6 years later, at 37, feeling like, holy crap, I got it. Like, I've got it together. Still got it, you know? Like, I would have been so far down a black hole of sweets and booze and candy and all kinds of things that, you know, I don't care to talk about. But it takes time. It's a lifestyle, and it is so unbelievably worth it. So I know we're still in the very early stages of this group. For a lot of you who are brand new, I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are seasoned and who have been with me for a while, I'm so glad you're here. I love doing these groups for the very reason that we come together as a community. And like, what's really cool is sometimes you meet some of your best friends on the internet, and that's not creepy or weird at all. But lean into each other, guys. Lean into this group. Lean into me. Share, your struggles, post your questions, all kinds of things, because we get stronger together. And when you surround yourself with people who inspire you and motivate you and lift you up, then that's who you become. Happy Tuesday.